Hey, good morning. Coffee and questions time. My wife tells me she didn't like my stainless steel cup, which is the one I almost always use. So, yes, this is a real coffee cup. This is not fake. And yes, there really is it's coffee and creamer on
Creamer and coffee.
Yeah, probably more creamer than coffee. It's just the way I roll. All right, so let's get to it. All right. Matt Goes, Richmond, Virginia. First of all, thanks a ton for the great videos. I've really got a lot out of them. You're welcome, Matt. Thank you. So a buddy of mine asked me to do a sign for him, a tree of life. He runs a very large timber mill and has a bunch of lingam vitae, which of course he wants a sign carved in. Have you ever had an opportunity to work with a wood this dense? I've read it's the single heaviest and dense wood out there. I'm sort of scared of what it might do to my bits. As well, this pattern is pretty intricate. I've got your 60 and your 90-degree bits. Would you recommend your profile bit for the detailed stuff? The block he gave me is about 15 inches in diameter, street value of about $500.
Oh, good Lord.
Holy moly. Okay, so first of all, I've never even heard of that wood. So I've never carved that wood. It brings up a point that anytime I'm carving somebody else's board, I always give them a disclaimer. Hey, listen, if something happens to your board in the process of making your sign, whether it splits, whether it chips out, whatever happens to it, I can't be responsible for it.
Huh? All right, you're dark.
I'm too dark?
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm just trying to...
You're moving the camera.
Lean this way.
You want me to turn that way?
Okay, well,
is that better?
I don't know. We'll see.
Lean that way? It's crazy time. Anyway, all right. We're getting out of hand here. Okay, so... again, I always give a disclaimer when I've carved all different kinds of things, pool cues and boat oars and pieces of wood that had very sentimental value to people, and I always have to give them a disclaimer. If something happens to your board in the process of making a sign, I can't be responsible for it. So if it's my board and it splits, cracks, whatever, obviously I replace it, no problem. But if it's their piece of material, and in a situation like this where it's a board that's really expensive, I would really want to think hard about carving that, and it will dull your bits if it's a very hard board. I would, if for fine detail, I would use a profile bit or something akin to that. I just don't like carving hardwoods. I'll do it. I've done oak and alder and locust and all that stuff, but not this one. I've never even heard of this board. So I've already answered Matt, but this is kind of for everybody else. So always take that into account when somebody's got a piece of old barnwood, or they've got a piece of headboard off of their grandfather's bed or something, and they want you to carve on it. Just be aware that you always want to give that disclaimer. I've never lost one. I never have, but I am always really want to be aware that they need to know if something happens in the process. I just can't be responsible for their board, because a lot of it has sentimental value. So anyway, hope that helps you guys, and I try and stay away from hardwoods whenever I can. I'm getting way long-winded here, so everybody have a great day. And again, there is coffee in here, so somebody was saying they thought it was, slow malt whiskey or something, but no, I'd be under the table. We'd be filming under there. Anyway, thanks guys, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.